Right.
So how many of you know that in total, a Pell Grant and a Cal Grant at the maximum award disbursement only totals $11,300? Well, personally, as an undergrad in-state student in California, I cannot afford a college of my choice with just $11,300. My full financial aid disbursement only totaled about $8,000, even with Cal Grant and Pell Grant. Unfortunately, I applied for scholarships, but I did not get any. So my pool of university choices was extremely narrowed down to more affordable universities such as Cal State Fullerton, San Diego State, maybe UC San Diego if I could get some extra funding. Like many students in California, college affordability is an extreme problem for them. So today, I will propose economic solutions that are state mandated to cover either the excess cost of tuition or complete tuition for students in state in California for their undergraduate years at the minimum. Also, I will be discussing the benefits in both our economy as California and in our Californian workforce and for our growing middle class. So, college affordability, we all know that grants won't make up our tuition. If you're going to a highly selective university, say you have the grades to get in, but you don't have the financial aid available, your grant money is pretty much only going to cover maybe a third of your tuition at least. Also, college choice and affordability. Students who come from low-income families, they will be more likely to go to a community college versus a four-year straight out of high school. According to Powell 2016 in U.S. News, students who graduate at the end of 2015 take on a debt around $29,000. That's just to make up for the excess tuition that they have to pay for because it's not covered by state funding. Also, pursuit of happiness and success, it really does rely on an education. Most people work retail or they work minimum wage jobs, they won't be happy. They're stuck at low income level, living paycheck to paycheck, trying to make ends meet, struggling for their families. And so what ends up happening is they won't be able to afford their desired living standards. So I also compiled in-state undergrad living and resident halls tuition and compared it with Pell Grant, Cal Grant maximum awards. Maximum awards for UCs maybe will cover a third of their tuition. This is not even covering out-of-state students. This is just for our in-state undergrads. For Cal State Poly SLO, Pomona, as well as San Francisco State University, Pell Grant, Cal Grant maximum award will cover approximately half of that tuition. So where else are the students going to get the money? Usually they would turn to loans, and those could create excessive student debt, which has become a national problem in the U.S. So we have two solutions at hand. One is going to be the first dollar solution, which is free tuition for all, and on top of that, they can receive their Pell Grant, Cal Grant money, as well as scholarship monies for their books and affordability. Last dollar solution is the solution proposed by Governor Andrew Cuomo of New York. According to Tierney's and according to Justin, 2015 in the Hettinger report, Governor Andrew Cuomo proposed a state mandate that would cover the last recess of college tuition for students in New York. So for students who applied and got their Pell Grants in New York, that would max out maybe $5,500. Well, one of their public universities, CNYU, their tuition is $6,000. So where's that extra money going to come from? Well, through Cuomo's last dollar plan, which is economically, fiscally conservative, as well as placing much more of the burden on the student to apply for these grants and scholarships, would be the best solution for California, especially considering how many students we do have coming into our university systems. First dollar is a proposed solution proposed by Democratic left political leaders such as Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton, as per the same source. So socioeconomic and political benefits, we will have an increase of highly trained professionals who will love what they do. We will actually have an increase in our economic stability, making California have an even stronger economy than it is now. Personal fulfillment, of course, goes back to moving up in the socio-economic rungs. Degree pathway streamlining is also one of these benefits. So we end up having people reach their dream careers quicker with less debt on time. And we will have a growing middle class as a result because of this. So in conclusion, I have discussed how students face college affordability issues, how California can help take that burden off of those students' shoulders, and where California would be improving economically and politically with an informed electorate. I suggest that you check out this documentary called Ivory Tower. It will talk about how college tuition keeps skyrocketing, and it's unsustainable at this point unless the states step in to do something about it. Thank you.
All right, good job. Very good, Danielle. Thank you.